Joining us now live from London is author and Egypt expert Tarek Osman, who's just returned from Cairo after witnessing the protests there. Tarek Osman, I apologise in advance if we have to break away from you to go back to the White House, but tell me what you think of the Prime Minister's, in inverted commas, resignation and the appointment of the new Prime Minister in Egypt.
Thank you for having me. I don't think it's a resignation. I think it's a decision from the Supreme Council, mainly to appease the masses who have made it very clear that they see Shafik as part of the Mubarak administration. But overall, I don't think this is a decision that will have any impact really on the future of the country over the next few years.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because effectively what we have now is a political void. The regime that has, or the administration that has ruled Egypt for the past 30 years is out. The country now is in the hands of the Supreme Council, who declared repeatedly that they are an interim administration or management. The contenders for the future of Egypt, whether the military, which effectively was the backbone of the regime for the past 60 years, or the liberals, or political Islam, the interaction between these three forces will shape Egypt tomorrow, but not who is the Prime Minister for the next few months.
We've talked about a lot on this programme about what's happening today in Libya. How does what's happening in Egypt stand as far as the future for the whole of the region, the democratic future of the whole of the region?
Extremely important, because if you look at the history of the region over the past 200 years, really, the political ideology dominant in Egypt, whether it was liberalism or Arab nationalism or Islamic radicalism, whatever the political ideology that came out of Egypt, they always resonated throughout the Middle East, throughout the Arab world. So whatever the shape of Egypt socio-politically over the next 2 or 5 years, that will have immense influence on the whole of the Arab world.
Okay, so in the near and mid-term, what are the important issues that we should be looking out for, the important developments in Egypt as we head towards elections?
A number, actually. One, whether Egyptian liberals who have sparked and led the revolt will be able to put forward parties or a political narrative that will inspire the huge mass of Egyptian middle class to subscribe to. You need to look closely at political Islam, which is much wider and deeper than the Muslim Brotherhood, and that have many ideological struggles within it, and also see what kind of narratives they will put forward in front of the society to win a sizable percentage of the next parliament. You have to look very carefully at the choices of the military establishment and how these choices will resonate with the aspirations of the middle class in Egypt. These are crucial dynamics over the next few months and years.
Okay, many thanks indeed. Tarek Osman, who's just returned from Cairo after witnessing the protest there. He's an author and Egypt expert. Let's